Wow, what a difference a day can make. Governor Cooper has made the decision to close all North Carolina public schools for a minimum of 2 weeks. We are living in scary times, and please know, just like I tell all of our students, that this too shall pass. Northern, the United States, and the world will be all right because we shine in the midst of trouble.
Following the governor's announcement, the superintendent called together leaders within the organization at the cabinet level. Within hours, we had the child nutrition supervisor, we had our homeless liaison, faith-based leaders, community partners, and our Guilford Education Alliance. The superintendent reminded us about our work as equity warriors and how we have to build a plan that supports our most vulnerable students and families. Let's use this as an opportunity to create a system that's better than the one that we've been in for so long. Let's use this as an opportunity to make sure that needs are met. That first 48 hours was some of the longest, hardest, but most important work I've ever participated in.
Good afternoon, everyone. We want to provide our parents, students, employees, and community members with an update in light of the 2-week closure of all public schools for students that was announced by Governor Roy Cooper yesterday afternoon. Please let your school know tomorrow if your child or children do not have access at home to devices like laptops or tablets that will support online learning.
The schools are identifying students, working with principals and teachers, social workers and staff to make sure those laptops get distributed, but there's a gap. There could be as many as 10,000 students who need laptops to continue their learning at home. The first outreach we made was to Adrian, who's the founder of Technology for the Future. And he acted so fast and offered a challenge grant of up to $700,000 that could help us get up to 10,000 laptops that we would give to students if we at GEA could raise $700,000 to match that challenge grant.
We've given out everything that we could. We asked for more devices if you had them. We have some donated devices. We had some that were shipped in from other schools that had a surplus. It's making sure that everybody has the technology that they need, making sure that they have the infrastructure that they need to run the technology, and then making sure they have the skills to work that technology effectively. But the connectivity is the huge issue.
You know, we interact with the kids and we love our kids as well. So it's being out here in the communities and making sure that they have access to be able to further their education even though they can't go to school.
GCS Transportation Services, Nutrition Services, and community partners continue to work to finalize plans to ensure that children who are in need receive meals while school is not in session.
We have some real heroes in this school district, not only making sure that students' technology needs were met so that they can continue their education, but that their nutritional needs were met as well, making sure that they provided not just the nutrition, but the care and the familiarity that many people were craving during the time. We cared about their education and we cared about them as a part of our family.
I am here to feed the children because the school system's closed and it's really called Grab and Go. We serve the kids lunches and breakfast. We're making a very big impact.
We have to ride around after sitting up at the entrance for 30 minutes because some of the kids are too young to be walking out by themselves. So we'll drive around to make sure that everybody knows the bus has been out here. Or they won't get fed, so we have to ride around. We have no choice.
It hurts my heart to know that these children would not get any food without us.
Please know we do have a helpline. If you have food needs, health concerns, if you are an employee with questions, if you have a question about digital learning, if there is a crisis, there's a family crisis, or you have a question about special education, please contact that number. We have interpreters in about 7 different languages. We can assist you.
CCS has over 7,000 EL students that speak over 100 languages. We had to make sure that our EL families were receiving the same information, the important information about COVID-19 and how we were going to move forward.
En un momentico el otro teléfono, ¿sí? Y usted va a ser el señor García.
We had to go from 0 to 1,000. We were getting over 100 calls per week, and we understood the language.
We have been developing plans for online learning for the past 2 weeks, and we'll have more information later in the week and plan to start the distance learning by Monday.
We all just got together and said, okay, what does this look like to ensure that kids are not losing any learning while we are out? What does it look like for teacher training on Canvas? What does it look like for teacher training in all of our content areas? What does it look like to support teachers? It has been a true team effort.
Seeing how engaged the kids are, how innovative the teachers are being, has actually been powerful. Now, what has been different for us is that now the teachers have to put total instruction onto the Canvas site. A lot of teachers love doing direct instruction. Well, you can't do that if students are not in the classroom, so you're going to have to kind of find a way to engage with kids online.
Elements that are chemically combined and a molecule.
Hey, boys and girls, welcome back. We're going to be talking about colors.
Pour it right in. When you're done, you should see your density column layered out.
Let's look and see if we can get a red bug.
We got our extensors right here. You pull that and it goes up, and you let go and it goes down.
And we're going to make sure that we really understand how to use probability. Probability is simply the number of outcomes that we want.
I hope the outcome of this event is that I get 10 out of 10, so make all my layers 100%.
Welcome to Mr. Chang's Taiwanese cooking lesson. Lesson 1. 蒸蛋. 蒸蛋.
We're just trying to think outside of the box for a tough time like this.
You can't get this wrong because it's never been done before. All you can do is try. You make a mistake, you fix the mistake, you move forward. That's where we are.
We've been very focused on serving our students under circumstances that we have never, ever seen in this school district before. So throughout all of the work that we've been doing since early to mid-March, we always kept our focus on the ultimate goal, and that is to make sure that our students are ready to take on all the challenges and opportunities that are going to be provided for them in the future.
We've kind of experienced the real world while we're under our shelters. We're going to know how to be resilient and how to bounce back and how to adapt to whatever life is going to throw at us.
My teachers would email me, ask how I was doing with my schoolwork, or ask if I needed anything, so I felt like I was really cared for. It felt amazing walking the stage. I just thought of all my accomplishments that I've made in school, like all the clubs I've joined, all the awards that I've received, so it felt pretty amazing.